How's everyone's week been? How is everything going for you? I am doing fine. It's a rainy day here. What's going on in here, hair-wise? Let's just straighten this up. All right. 2 people in the house. What's everyone wearing? Scent of the day. Let's just go back a little bit so I can see all. I am doing well, and I am doing great. Hope everyone is having a great day. It's kind of a rainy day out here. You can see out my window maybe a little bit. Let me just turn it. You see? I don't know if you can see it out my window, but that's quite a rainy day. It was rainy yesterday, rainy today. Hi Dushan, how are you? Hi Broly. Hi Tony. What's everyone wearing? What's the scent of the day? Let me know. We are on our lunch break, so I'm out on my lunch break. Yes, number 19 Poudre. Poudre. I ended up seeing, I saw briefly Bobby's live, or it was a video, and somebody said it was going to wear 19, maybe Karen, it was you, and I ended up wearing it today because I was missing it. Isaac wearing Bleu de Chanel EDP. Good. I feel like I kind of wear the same thing if I wear cologne. Is that lazy? No. Why is it lazy? If the same thing, you mean number 19 Poudre? There's no laziness about number 19 Poudre. Any day is a great day to wear number 19 Poudre. Endorsed by Mitra. Yes. So, number 19. Here's Savage EDT. Savage EDT. Let's go. Mitra-et-le-Parfum. What? Thank you. Thank you very much. Hi, Bobby. How are you? Who's the poodle? Who is the poodle? So let's see. So that is number 19 Poudre, and that's the note breakdown. This iris green, poudre, aromatic, earthy, woody, and violet, and some fleur blanche, which is the white flowers, and musky. And it is made by Jacques Polge. And those are the kind of the note breakdown. It is Ferrule Gommeuse, which I think is galbanum, neroli, mandarin, iris, jasmine, vetiver, musk, and fève de tonka. Beautiful. I prefer this over, this one is the number 19 alone. I prefer this over number 19 alone, which is greener, as mentioned with the green notes, bergamot, neroli, then there's iris, rose, narcissus, muguet, ylang-ylang, mousse de chêne, which is oak moss, and vetiver cuir, and bois de santal. I do prefer this over number 19, but that's number 19 is also beautiful and adds its own place in perfumery. Thank you. Yes, so number 19 Poudre, it's like really that combination of the green, and I feel like it's a good rainy day perfume, to be honest. I think number 19, isn't it? Like, I don't know if you guys agree with the number 19 being it's so green and like a little bit of a powderiness. It just gives that like a rainy day perfect, perfume. I don't know if y'all see number 19 in another kind of context, but that's what I like to wear my number 19 at. Apparently, what to wear as a scent of the night? Well, I'm sure you have quite a bit of selection. I don't know how much perfumes did you take up to the mountain with you, like Dushan? Did you take like 30 bottles to the perfume? I like Cool Water as a rainy day perfume because it's a pool but smells good. Yeah. I hate Cool Water. God, it's been so long that I've smelled Cool Water. I think that was when my dad that used to wear Cool Water. Is there like does anyone know, are there like flankers to Cool Water? I wonder if there are some flankers to the Cool Water. But 20 bottles and 30 decants. Yowza! It's like half your um the things that you are wearing, like taking with you the whatever is this, your whatever is the just decants and bottles. What's a flanker? It's not a flanker, but flanker. A flanker means, like, you know how there's the Levier Belle, and then there's Levier Belle Intense and Levier Belle Iris Absolute. It's just based on Levier Belle. So I'm wondering if there's any like a Cool Water Davidoff, like, and Cool Water Intense or Parfum or something. There's one called Hot Water. Dunk loves it. There was what was that brand? There was a brand that had like there was hot and cold, I think the fragrances were called. What is that brand? And I really liked, I think I liked the, I don't know if I think I liked the cold one. And looked like a, it was just like a, how can I say that? It's, the cap was very interesting. It looked like a Benetton. Was that Benetton? I think it is Benetton. Plenty of Frank's. I think it's Benetton. Let me just take a look here. Hold on. Sorry, what happened? I just went, yeah, apparently there's a hot water. I just saw it on the, like, I was trying to look it up, and there's a hot water. Hi, Kenny, how are you? Yes, Benetton. Oh, awesome, awesome. Yes, I think so. There's a Cool Water Intense. Wow. Duncan loves Pancaldi EDT. Are you not eating? Yeah, I'm gonna eat. I worked out this morning, so it was very nice. We did a lot of balance work, which really has me huff and puff because the balance is not my strong, it's not my forte, so it's not something that I would do very often, but it was a lot of, you know, like a one leg hinge and all those kind of challenging the balance, and they don't look much, but they are kind of really exhaust me. So then I had a little bit of a protein, like I had a protein bar after, so I'm not that hungry. It's 11:57, but I'm gonna go have something to eat, a bite to eat after. Hi Autumn, how are you? Looked like a faucet. Yes, faucet handle. Yes, that's what I was going to say. Like English as second language. Now I can't come up with the word. I was like, looks like something. It's like, yeah, faucet handle. Yes, exactly. I think that was cool. It was a hot and cold, and I think I liked cold one. And then I got a hot flanker. It was like, yeah, I feel like it was too spicy for me or something, and I just didn't like wear it anymore. Hi Elena, how are you? Anyways, what are you going to buy for lunch? I do have, do you want to see my lunch? That is my lunch. It's a salad. I order it on a weekly basis. They make it fresh. It's salad with all sort of, I can add and retract stuff from it, because I do not have time for lunch to make at home. So it's easy to order these like 20 at a time. They're delivered on the weekend and adjustable, whatever I want to put, like in terms of calories and stuff, and then I just take one to work and I don't have to think about it and eat healthy. Chanel Cristal, yes. Chanel Cristal, that's a gorgeous fragrance. I think, was Cristal discontinued, or was it, is there Cristal Ouvert, and there's an EDT and EDP of that, and then I think I have in like an old version of the Cristal in those bottles with like a black cap in there. I've almost used the decant of the autumn. And where's the meat? So for meat, I do grilled chicken, and meats are usually at home at the grilled chicken to it. It's got a ton of formulations. What, Cristal? Oh, yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of reformulation of it. I think I ended up getting a new flanker of it. I think it was Cristal Ouvert, but an EDP. And then I have a vintage Cristal. Those are beautiful green Chanels. Like, I really love those. Absolutely beautiful. For days like rainy days, I like to wear my green perfumes on a rainy days. Like today it's quite rainy actually. Let me see if I can show you out. Take a look. Raining quite hard in here. Meat is the best part of any meal. All right, what am I gonna say? You can have your taste, I can have my taste. Sometimes, once in a while, I would crave a good steak, good steak, but not all the time. I am a casual meat eater. Hi JJ Games, how are you? What's your scent of the day? Guys, please like the stream if you haven't. Subscribe if you haven't. All those nice things I did. And something exciting last night. Very late night interview. I've done an interview with someone in Fracom, and it will be coming out on their channel, and I will let you guys know when it comes up. And it was very exciting. It was interesting, like a rapid fire of questions, get to know you kind of thing, and I enjoyed it, even though I was very tired and I didn't go to bed until like midnight. But it was a really good one. Well, like, meat can be good in any meal. It just really depends on the meal itself. Absolutely. Yes. And cooking of the meal is also important. Meat is also important. I don't like the steak or anything too overcooked. It's just yikes. Although Iranians traditionally, we don't eat anything like meat that is red or raw. But as usual, I do like my steaks are like medium rare. It's even rare, I would like it. Hi Zaza, how are you? So what's up, you guys? What are you wearing? What is everyone else that's coming up on the stream? Scent of the day, let me know. And what else I'm excited about? Apparently, we talked about the day 3 fragrance that's coming up. It's a new fragrance they're gonna release in beginning of August. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna get a sample set, but I'm gonna wait until they have that in the sample set. Scent of the day is Bulgari. What does that be? Bulgari BLV? What is that? Oh, a Bulgari Blue. Oh, okay, nice. Are there any other perfumes you like to wear when it's raining? Yes. I like to wear Après Landais. I like to wear from Guerlain. I like to wear Quand Vient le Pluie. Those are very kind of soft, soothing kind of fragrances. And then number 19 Poudre, Cristal. Even number 5 Low. I like that wearing when it's raining. What else is a rainy perfume? Those come to mind. I'm not really, to be honest, rain makes me feel sad. Like my mother loved raining. Like it's like she could watch it rain like day in day out, and I can't handle it. If the sun is not out, my mood is a little bit grumpy. So I see. So I look for something soothing and calming when it's raining. What do you wear, Karen? Mitra, how do you have your steak cooked? Medium rare. And if it is rare, I'll be happy with it too. You know, I'm like a lioness when it comes to that. The bloodier, the better. No, I can't do it like really rare, like super rare. Like it has to have some like levels of like a little bit of a brown around the meat. But otherwise, I love it rare. Medium rare. Green Irish Tweed would be perfect in a rainy day. Oh, I have not tried that one. Hi Raymond, how are you? Raymond has been reviewing Sana Jardin, House of Sana Jardin, over the past few days. I saw one review. You talked about Vinny Nomad, and there was another one that you guys talked about, and I can't remember. And you did some reviews yesterday, so that was great. Italian fragrances are the best. I mean, they're best in every fragrance, you know, like you could be good ones in, you know, Italian, Canadian, American, French. If it is done well, I was thinking about this, like who is my favorite I can't even say it, favorite perfumer of all times. Who are your perfumers, favorite perfumers of all time? I want to hear. Scent of the day, Verdades, the Verdad by Maison de Teau. We have one more live tonight to finish Dana Jordan Discovery set. Did you end up trying Celestial Patchouli? Forza Italia. I don't know what that means. Jacques Guerlain. Okay, so that's your favorite perfumer, Jacques Guerlain. Interesting. I was thinking like who would be mine, and I think not personality wise, like I'm in terms of the creation wise. I mean personality wise too, one of them anyways. But not anyone else. Any questions? Like anyone else is having a favorite perfumer these days? Do you find there's a perfumer that you have a lot of in your fragrance collection? I was surprised how many Dominique Roupions I had in my collection. I think that's a lot of like talks about how much I love Baby Cat. My favorite perfumer is Luca Maffei. Maffei? Is that, I don't know how you say that right. Oh, I have to look into that. Hi, Germsy. Celestial Patchouli has been the favorite of 3 of us. It is so good. I know, y'all. If you have not tried Sana Jardin, Celestial Patchouli, what are you waiting for? It is not, it's a patchouli for non-patchouli lovers. Like, honestly, if you don't love patchouli, you will still, there's a chance that you will like this one. It is so, so good. Hi Kay, how are you? Yusra, hi, thank you. Ropion, what? Or Bourdon. I don't know what is the middle one. I love Gino Percontino, Natalie Lorsan, yes. Jérôme Di Marino and Jérôme Epinay, yes, basically. Wasser is funny in interviews. You know, I would say this is going to be controversial. Guys, please like the stream, subscribe if you haven't, all those nice things. But I think my favorite ones are Thierry Wasser for personality as well as creations. There are lots of his creations that I absolutely love. And the other one is Francis Kurkdjian, but old creations. Like all of the old creations were great. I feel like even Baccarat Rouge was, I'm gonna say it, like at the time it was a groundbreaking thing. It was not my thing, but it was a groundbreaking thing. And then Grand Soir, there was Gentle Fluidity Gold was nice. I think it was the Absolute Pour le Soir, Petit Matin was nice. All those things. I haven't, Karen, can you believe I have not tried Le Mans? I think the old Francis Kurkdjian was very, very nice. Everyone need to like the stream. Yes, please do so. Dilly said. Hey, boss. Wasser did Addict, and he gets a pass for everything. Oh, Wasser did Addict? Really? Oh, I didn't know that. But I think, so, who did, now let's look, who did Queer Beluga, Bois d'Armenie, and Tonka? I think Wasser should be in one of those, or maybe all of them. It's Sheldrake, you're all wrong. Germsy, there could be more than a way of being right, you know. That is your truth. Our truth might be something different. Old MFK was goated. Yes, yes, yes. I was offered a bottle of Ciel du Gum last night, but that's a whopping price of, brand new in box, as a whopping price of $999 US, which is, I understand it's brand new in box and whatever, but I already have a bottle. I don't need another one in that price range, especially specifically. Menardo, Anique Menardo, yes, yes, yes. Truth, my truth is the truth. You wanted to say, Germs? Your truth is the peach. We all know that. To be honest, I didn't really look into perfumers until late in the game. I don't even think that I was even looking up a lot of perfumers up to like beginning of last year. I didn't care much like who was a perfumer. I wasn't really making connections that way. But over the, like, ever since like watching Rich Mitch and whatnot, y'all like in YouTube world, I've become a little bit more familiar with who the perfumers are, and you can almost like detect their DNA in every work, right? Like they're just doing things, and I feel like a lot of them like create some sort of accord and try to use it for different brands, which I don't know if it's, does every brand need something like Baby Cat? I'm not sure. I just spent $90 on a comic this Sunday. Collectibles are so expensive. Yes, yes, any collectible is expensive. Such a pity. Um, I also really do love Paul Killer from PK Perfumes and Chevalier Dunlap. Mwamba from Pink Mahogany. Mahogany? Eh? But recently have been falling for Celine Burrell Creations. God, I always learn something from Raymond. Hi, Affenlicht. Guten afternoon, or whatever you say it. Guten Abend. No, that's night. That's, I don't know what would be the afternoon. Rest in peace to Gerlon. Hi, often. Yeah. Hi, boss. How are you? Like, I feel like Gerlon. I mean, I feel like when what's her name? Delphine was working with Thierry. Is it Theory or Thierry? Yeah, because it's TH, right? So I think with when they were working together, her creations are much better, but now are a little whatever. Did you watch the video of Sheldrake talking about the Oris production of Chanel in French with his cute British accent? Ooh, Avenler, that sounds like a late night show for me. I will later. RIP to most houses these days. Yes. How do you feel about Quantum Beach? I never personally understood his work. Quantum Beach is when somebody says a creation of Quantum Beach, I often think about something very fluffy, girly, juvenile. That's what I think of, and I don't know. Huh? Let's see. Let's see how it goes if the guy appears. There's no guys appearing. Guys, like, just don't, like, I don't know what happened here. Just, Karen, undo what you did. The best was created by Jean-Paul Guerlain. Oh, okay. Quantum Beach is a bad niche. Is it a niche even? I feel like it's quite juvenile in that. Christophe Laudamiel is amazing. I always found his work very soulless. Like, whose work? Quantum Beach. Yeah, it feels like, like, not so less, but it's like a kitchen sink thing. Like, you quickly try to put together something, like, before the kids come home. That kind of cooking. That troll, I mean, yeah, never mind. Yes, I get it. Is there a lot of Americans shows in Canada? There is, Tony, but I don't really watch any TV, really, because I don't have time. Yelk, she's a third-class perfumer. Beige is the definition of the typecasting. I think what actually the Guerlain representative told me when I was meeting with them in Toronto, that how, like, Theory can smell something and start writing down the formula that he thinks it would be close to that, but Delphine isn't there yet. And then for me it was like, really, it's interesting. You need to be, like, if you're a house perfumer for Guerlain, I feel like you should be in that level. Hi Janet, how are you? How's it going? Hi. So I don't know what was the reason for picking Delphine over, like, anything else. Was it, I don't know how it goes in terms of picking someone to be the house perfumer, right? Like, do they interview a bunch of people? Do they have to do, probably they're doing some internship at Guerlain. What it goes into it? Is it all merit, or there are some political things? Who knows? Who knows what it goes into those things? Delphine did Nerolia Vetiver, which is pleasant. Yes. Yeah, she has done some things that are pretty good. I think it's Iris Torfi actually is credited by her, like, or at least she and Theory, and it's pretty good and my favorite from Guerlain. But Antoine Lee is also another love. He always makes me think. Yeah, he's interesting. I think he's a little bit of a, I don't know. I sometimes, when I see his fragrances, like, is he like a little bit esocentric? Esocentric, is that how you call it? That kind of person? Because that kind of translates sometimes to his perfumes too. Guerlain become a mainstream brand. Yeah, I mean, for the price that they're charging, right? Like, we're not going to complain about Guerlain, but it's almost everywhere. Like, you see it in old brands, and it's just like this old trends. Like, Creed releases an oud, Tom Ford releases an oud. Man, like, the oud thing was like 11 years ago. Where were you when it was happening? I just had a shower. Capsidra by L'Occitane. Is it? L'Occitane, it used to have a lot of good ones too. L'Occitane, there's, I'm actually, if one day I can get my hands on L'Occitane Immortelle, that would be great. Natalie Lausanne should be the house perfumer at Golan. Yeah, she does really good job, even with the like cheap brands, like in terms of like the brands are the prices of them reasonable. Like she makes creations that are really like worth the price. I don't know how she does it. And given the prices, I don't think it's a lot of natural ingredient, but like the way she does it is always really good. L'Occitane apparently did a great green tea scent as well. Oh, really? I did not know that. L'Occitane has lots of good things. I mean, I really wanna, I should probably go get the Verbena shampoo and the Verbena body wash. I really like that. Like the spa that I used to go, they used to shampoo your hair with the Verbena shampoo, and it was so good. Now they're just kind of like got rid of that one. Tever, I think. Karen, are you in the? If you're in the chat, can you tell me about the Bulgari tea perfume that you told me that has Earl Grey? Is that the Thé Noir that you were saying? Because I didn't see the Earl Grey tea note in there. Also had Karité course. I gave it away. Wasn't too crazy about it. Yeah. She will reformulate vetiver so it smells like Encre. Lorsan, she's true master perfumer. I mean, she's good. Speaking of tea scents, I tried my sample of Creed Centures yesterday and immediately thought of rooibos tea. Really? Really? I like Centures. I feel like it's not redundant to have. Was that the sample I sent you? I don't even know who sent you that sample. But Creed Centures is not bad. Golden Winter Spice Tea as well. Yes, absolutely. No, Earl Grey tea, that's there's a black, red, blue, white, and the obvious green. Yes. I think there is, but it wasn't like the black tea one that I thought it would be the one with Earl Grey, but it wasn't Earl Grey. It was just a black tea thing. I don't want an orange pico or whatever that is, like coming that kind of smell I don't like. Get the red one if you see it cheap. Ooh, okay. I will take that to heart. I need to try that Bulgari Eau de Thé Noir. It's apparently a fresh. Yeah, and they're all discontinued, isn't it? Like that was Persoleil was saying. There's still some left on Fragrance Net and stuff, but also the longevity apparently is shit. I got my sample essentials at Wholesome Renfrew. Oh, I see. Marie Salmaine is also another love. Yes, Marie Salmaine has like, I have been noticing that there are a few that I've been trying recently and I've been loving, and it's all Marie Salmaine. I just sniffed Oud Zarian by Creed. It sucks. Ooh. So Zaza, tell us how it smells like, because I heard who I was listening to last night. It was like Fragrance Dude. I was listening last night, and he was saying that he had tried Oud Zarian, and the description was like 80 years old, aged oud, and I'm like, kind of bullshit. That's like, that's the thing. The black one is leathery. You might like it since you like Osmantha Yunnan. Oh, I gotta see. Car Stream seems to be in now. Well, the thing is, I don't have any other time, really. I don't have time to like sit and set up the stream. I'm usually at work. I'm either in the parking lot waiting for work, or I'm at the lunch break, or come home. Don't really have time with the kids to set up in studio. I don't have lots of opportunities for otherwise. Just made for Middle Eastern living in Dubai. Oh. Zaza, do you know if there's amberwood in it? If it is, then I am out. And he was saying it wasn't really, Fragrance Dude was saying it wasn't really like skanky oud or anything, and I highly doubt there's even oud in it. It's probably just agarwood and just kind of like strong woody background. It's probably what it is. Yes, so, all right. Yeah, I'm surprised how like these houses are like picking up on oud now. Like, so, like when I came even to the fragrance scene in 2020, like oud had passed the time. Like people were into oud before that. Like before I came, it was just like, and now they came on back to the to the scene. I still want to try it. Try what? Oud Zarian? I mean, trying is good. Like it's I think trying is, you know, that's what gives your nose a repertoire of like scents and references and things like that. So there's no problem with trying, but I ain't buying it on the like a, you know, on a blind buy. Oud Wood is great, yes, absolutely. Oud Wood is the hands down the sexiest fragrance on a man, to be honest, existed ever. Said Mitra. I feel like Oud Wood is like one that I smell and I'm like, this smells delicious. Wood is what gathered from the agarwood tree and has been infected. Yes, yes, by specific fungus. But I think there's a lot of, you know, there's a documentary on YouTube you can watch about oud and its kind of process and it's how it's done and stuff like that. There's a lot of grading in oud, like how good the oud is and the prices of oud chips. And this guy goes all around the world just um, look into like different kinds of ouds. But again, there's also a lot of oud accord being used in things. It's not really oud. Have you tried Indonesian oud? Nah, it's like I was never into. I don't know. It's not. I don't know. I don't know. I have to try. Maybe, you know what, in the spirit of what kind of ouds are there? There's Cambodian oud. There's Indonesian oud. There is what? Is there any other kind of oud? I don't know. I need to probably give these all of these a try, and then I can say I like it or I don't like it, because I feel like without having tried it, I'm not in a position to say I like it or not. How do you people see a tree fungus and are like, yeah, I'll put that in a perfume? You know, funny is, Tony, like, I don't know if these people do this in America, but like there's a tree like back home, the sap would come out, and the sap is of the tree at certain times of the year. I think probably beginning of spring, and when the sap comes out in air exposure, it turns to some sort of gum. Hi Eugene, how are you? Turn to something like a gum or like a resin, and then it is quite sweet. And it's not maple, because I don't think we have maple in Iran. Maybe we do, I'm not sure. But then you take that off of tree bark and you just have it. It's like a natural candy for you. For us kids, we love around, like running around in the like fields and just get a tiny bit of that little gum coming out of the tree. I don't know what it's called though. One of my new perfumer just has been Hugo Sharon. They have created for Sniff, Thomas de Monaco, Ron, and a couple more. I am loving his work. Dead Dinosaur from Sniff is so much fun. Dead Dinosaur, you all. Dead Dinosaur. In woodworking, many woods look unique and beautiful, and they get specific disease. Oh, can produce unique and coloring. How interesting. It's almost like humans. We can all be diseased, or we can all have vulnerabilities in our certain parts of our life or heart or body, but we can also be beautiful and used, not used, but you know, it's the beauty is the eye of beholder, you know, that's what it says. Just because something has a defect or is diseased, it doesn't mean that's not good. Used to chew it in Saudi Arabia as well. Oh man, that's Olibanum. Oh really? Oh yeah, wait, that's Olibanum. I didn't know. And what's the tree called? Like what is the tree called? I can't remember. Oh man, I am so sorry. Here's your envelope. I'm just gonna drop it up. I didn't drop it up, but I'm gonna drop it up. I'm right at my Shoppers Drug when I'm gonna drop. What are you wearing, Eugene? What's your scent of today? Hold on. Hi, I think there are a few types of the resins that different cultures chew. Apparently it helps clean teeth. This one is sweet, like it's almost like candy, a little bit spicy candy. Like that's what I remember from that. Like it had like an aromatic smell, like a piney smell, but when you would chew it, it was kind of spicy and then it was tiny bit sweet. Allô, je parle français. Allô, mon ami. Je aussi, je parle français, mais cette stream est en anglais. Hi, MP. It's interesting how people like walk around and use these things. Like, you know, is that kind of the medicine man in different communities. When I was in Namibia, like I was blown away like with the San people, and they would just walk around the bush and like randomly point out to something and say, look at that. That is like, you know, like we're gonna gather that. And I'm like, what is it? And it's like, well, that's good for, I don't know, whatever, like your heart, or that's good for your liver and whatever, whatever. And it's just like by seeing, I'm, you know, like I'm picking up, and I'm like, I guess like humans at some point tried everything, and some things like killed them, so they didn't try them again, and there's some things that helped them survive. So it's really interesting, that kind of knowledge that goes with things, in just seeing and using things. um I don't know if there's any other sort of, I don't think maple tree sap like it turns to resin outside the tree. I've been in Quebec in the cabane à sucre, and I think it's just the water that comes out the maple trees. I don't think it's a resin or sap. Okay. Is it like gum? Yeah, so it is, and not exactly, doesn't have the exact consistency of the gum, because it kind of dissolves after a while. So it doesn't really stay like a, the synthetic kind of gum, but it stays there. Spalting in wood is caused by fungus and partial decay, causing beautiful strippings. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I didn't know that. It's I remember just being fascinated when you cut the tree and you can say like how old is the tree, and like how good or bad the season has been, and all sort of things, just by cutting and looking at the stump of the tree. It's all those kind of knowledge are fascinating to me. Um, we have a lot of Dutch elm disease, so I ended up cutting, like I've ordered like, and it just goes around in the trees so badly. So a lot of our trees in the lot were affected. So I had to cut them, but then plant new trees. But unfortunately, or fortunately, I have so many deers coming into my lawn, and they eat them all, like my trees. So it has been a challenge. This oud craze has been going on for a while. I mean, it kind of died down. I think it was going on like in the niche and indie world before I ever came to the scene, and then it kind of died down for a few years. But now I feel like it's coming back, and it's with oud things. Hi, Am. How are you? How's it going? What is your scent of the day? Um, okay. All right. I think that's what else I wanted to talk about? Nothing really. I do not want to talk about anything else, I think. Anything new in the fragrance world? Anything you guys have discovered recently? Have found out recently? Anything you're waiting for? What fragrance bottles you have on the way? What do I have on the way? I have something very special on the way, I know, but it's gonna be a while before it comes. And then I have what else? I have placed an order from kind of this dropship company, which is telling me that the delivery date, like the shipping date, would be August 1st, but who knows if I'm gonna get that. That's pretty much it. There's not much going on. Where's my bottle, Mitra? Bottle of what? Did you buy a bottle from me? Y'all, this morning, like somebody like haggled me for $1. Like I was like, he wanted decant of something, so I gave him pricing. It's like $86. Like, can I round it up to $6.85? And I'm like, sure. Are you gonna haggle for $1? All right. And then they're like, and then like this was like 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock in the morning. They're like ordering something, so they paid me. And then like 2 hours later, it's like, I just wanted to know if you're gonna ship today. And I'm like, yo, I'm at work. I gotta get home. I gotta get home. I'm gonna do it. Then I have to do the label, and then like, like earliest would be tomorrow. Can you just, come on, don't haggle me over $1 and then ask to be shipped today. I read an interview with Sergio Momo, and all they asked was about, ooh, terrible interview. Yeah. Sergio Momo, is that like a Zerjaf house? Oh, yeah. I blind bought Fig Infusion and Mon Vetiver from Essential because they had two for one box special. Ooh, interesting. Raymond, did you try Velvet Iris? I wasn't very impressed with the Velvet Iris. My 4 MFK samples are ready for pickup today at DHL Le Beau, Reflet d'Ombre, and Absolu pour le Soir and Absolu pour le Matin. Can't wait. Oh, yes. Reflet d'Ombre was okay. Reflet d'Ombre was okay. I mean, it was not as great as I would say the Grand Soir, but it was still okay. Round me up. Yeah, exactly. I was going to say, how about we round up at 290? I have their discovery set that I need to sniff and just going to pass up. Yes. Hi, Alicia. How are you? What was the fragrance? What fragrance? Who asked for that? Someone. I had to deal with stuff. I like, you know, selling in these fragrance groups are like sometimes the end of me. Like people, you know, I posted something in my groups yesterday about it, and I'm like, yo, like stop, like, and it wasn't for me because I don't, you know, when people kind of try to do aggressive haggling, I kind of troll a little bit. But like people would, you know, send me a picture of someone else who's selling the same fragrance cheaper, and I would be like, oh my god, that's a really good deal, you should go get it from them, or something like that. But you know, I troll by, I don't care. But then there are people who get bothered by it, right? Like the people who are not regular sellers. This was someone was buying a decant of a Guerlain and another thing, and then they like, I give them a price and they're like, oh, can I round up to 85? And I was like, I would be even, maybe I would be like, okay, like if you're gonna haggle, at least do it worthy. Like how about $80? Like and 85. I haven't tried the house yet. It seems like a hard to beat Grand Soir, which is one of my top 5 favorites. Yes, Grand Soir is gorgeous. 40 degrees here. I need Canada. No, here, look, Christina, you don't need fucking Canada. Look at this. Raining. Shit. It's gonna be so humid. Won't be able to breathe. Christina. Wait, I couldn't read that. Wow, 100 degrees here. I'm inside. Wow. Dushan, what are you shipping? Sipping. Shipping on. Sipping on. Yeah, so it is, yeah, I don't know. I do not know. I feel like that about a lot of older fragrances. I'm like now looking to get a bottle of Taboo from Dana Fragrances, Dana Taboo Extrait. I don't know if anyone has tried the Taboo Eau de Parfum, but I wanna try an Extrait, and that's proven to be kind of difficult to find. I don't know if I will, but it looks so gorgeous. Yes. You know what I can't take is Winnipeg doesn't get like that very often, but when it gets so humid and hot. So on the days that rains like this, it might be that in the afternoon we will get like, you'll get it to be 30 degrees and it's just gonna be so humid and hot and you can't breathe. But Montreal and sometimes Toronto are very much like that because they're just by the water, right? Like it gets really hard for me. I have trouble sleeping because of the heat. No air conditioning. No air conditioning is like no. I ain't going anywhere with no air conditioning. I can't be in heat. I can't sleep in heat. In Alberta, Canada, I got down to 4 degrees last night. Put on my down jacket to walk my dog. Yes, that's what we're talking about. Hello, Ray. I'm still waking up. Scent of the night is Nina Ricci. Phileas. 1984. Ooh, interesting. That's very interesting. Okay, y'all. I think I'm gonna run. I'm gonna drop off Omar's mail, and then I'm gonna run back to the office because it's my lunchtime. Hope y'all are doing well. Like, subscribe, turn on the notification button, all those nice things, and I shall see you guys later. Bye bye.